But when I just getting bored and just playing music, I got that from Surprise Egg. I just forget what his name is of it. But anyway, I just show you another guy of mine. Look at this. It's my sheep. I sleep with him. Yes, not every day. Sometimes it's my bed. I didn't show you, but it's my sheep. It doesn't have any eyes. Look at this. Oh my god. But anyway, I like it. It makes me comfortable to sleep. I suppose everybody has got this kind of sheep to sleep with and be happy. Just having fun, guys. I didn't know what to say to introduction. Look at this! I want to show you my new guy in my on my forehead. Oh my god! Holy shit! I got a big one on this thing. Do you see? I hope you see that. Yes. But anyway, don't look at this, okay? Okay, let's start. This is the last video of mine to talk about the book Homo Sapiens. I ended up reading the book. It was interesting, honestly saying, but at the same time, sometimes bored. And but it depends on people. But for me, just I'm not person. I'm not kind of interested to study history, but I just compelled myself to read the book, and I was surprised that I can read some kind of books that's not only about that what I like to read, but about what I need to know, I suppose. And I want to share one of some news about me before to start. Yes, I said in last or in cup in the four last, but it doesn't matter that I will start at Technical University Darmstadt and apply to the Faculty of Physics, but because for summer semester there is no another possibility to study, and I got even application. I got what I don't know. Just I got acceptance. Exactly what I mean. Honestly, saying, I was shocked that I got after 4 days that I applied to the faculty, but nobody of my friend didn't get the answer back. I was interested. Why me? My score isn't so high, just compared to my friends, who knows. But anyway, I'm great. Yes. And I just needed to make this video in the last week, but I didn't make it. But anyway, due to the fact that I'm lazy too, yes. And sometimes, just I don't want to make a video because I kind of feel myself just I'm not ready for that. I need to prepare for that, but at the same time, I'm not trying to prepare for that. I don't want to just put off for another day, for another hour. Just honestly saying, I wanted to start that video 1 hour before early. I mean, and but I started 1 hour later. Yes. I want to talk about the last chapter, scientific revolution, and one of the remarkable moments of the past 500 years came at 5 hour 29 minutes 45 second on 16th July in 1945, when American scientists detonated the first atomic bomb that can win the war or destroy the whole world. And another historic moment was when Neil Armstrong, the American astronomer and scientist, put his foot on the moon, and it was that moment when one, as the first humankind, was out of our planet. And these moments are known as a scientific revolution. And some of you guys, some of people, not you personally, guys. I mean, me and I think that we have a problem, for example, COVID-19, and experts and scientists will find out a new solution to to get rid of that disease, for example. If you are talking about the COVID-19, but it's not that way, and we think that it will be automatically improved, automatically be healed, and we will be fine at the end of the year and so on. And but it's not that way. And like Elon Musk said, we agreed to that. If you don't know who is Alex Musk, he was in the beginning of the year the richest guy in the world. Maybe he's right now too. I don't know. I didn't check. And I put here a video or just photo, we'll see. But anyway, he said that if we will work together, a lot of money will be invested to our projects. Then we can make a breakthrough to our branch or to anything to new, just make a new science. And just and science and technology are it's not and are shaped by economic, religious, political ways. It doesn't have just a superior goal, that moral superior goal that to help people. No way. Of course, some guys who just invest a lot of money in the most scientific studies has got his own benefit on gold, whatever it can be. And it's given a great example of million dollar grant to one project, but there are two professors. They want to make discoveries. They possessing the same professional skills, but one of the project will be chosen. And the first professor Slagorn wants to discover a disease that infects udders of cows, causing 10% decrease in milk production. And another project that another professor wants to get funding money for that. His name is Professor Sprout. He wants to discover whether cows suffer mentally when they separated from their calves. And what do you think it will be? What project will be funded firstly? And just think of it. And of course, it will be funded the milk production that the first professor said, because just the benefit of that stage, of course, the dairy induction in industries, and it will be funded. And I want to show you some first look at our map. It was made in 1959. I just will show you. Look at this. Do you see? I hope you see that. Oh my god. Wow. Here's Europe. Here's Asia. Here's Africa. There's no America. Cool. I suppose here's no Japan. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. I haven't seen that. But anyway, wow, it's crazy. And I want to show you another map. It was made after 66 years in 1529, 25, sorry. And look at this. I hope you see that. Here's something. And scientists and people from that time didn't know about that. And here's Europe, Asia, Africa, and they just like made an appointment and so on. Just here's something. It has to be something. Wow. It's crazy and interesting at the same time. Maybe you would say that only because of the science the European empire just rose and flourished during that time. No, of course, there are other factors too. If it wasn't for business people to seek more money, get more power, Columbus would never have reached America, and Neil Armstrong would have never reached the moon. And if we're talking about the James Cook too, would have never reached the Australia. And behind the military rise of European empires stands another important power. It is capitalism. And in the next chapter, I want to talk about that. A new brass was brought alongside the scientific revolution in the bank system that's called a credit. Credit, and most people started to use the benefits of the credit the bankers gave to people, just use at the expense of the future for solving to that times problems, or just investing in the times ideas and businesses. And they hope that in the future they would pay off their debts, and it worked. And honestly saying, I would like that I will get one credit, auto credit, just car credit. I just want to get one car. And just anyway, in today's world, for more countries, it's very important that credit ratings indicate that countries that loan and that can they could likely loan a lot of capital in the cheap price, and then they will pay off their debts. And oil country cursed with a despotic government and endemic warfare and a corrupt judicial system will unlikely get a low credit ranking compared to the country devoid of natural resources, but there is a peace in the country and more fair judicial system and free government will get more high level, high credit rating. I mean, and they will use the cheap capital to support a good system education and to foster a flourishing high tech industry. In the end of the chapter, the author gave the possibility of the end of Homo sapiens that will be replaced by three possible ways. One of these is biological engineering, that mutation of animals human being, and we'll get a new type of human being or animal, something that way, crazy. And second one is cyber engineering. It's cybers are beings that combine organic with non-organic parts, like 50% of robot, 50% of human. Wow, crazy. I suppose right now we can see the people that don't have legs, for example. I suppose the simplest one, and use implants that can help them walk like a human with legs. It's crazy. And it works, I suppose, and it will be much improved in the recent years. And the third one was about the engineering of inorganic life, like engineering, like it's about the automotive artificial intelligence, a new computer. Like, it's crazy. They will program by themselves. They will do everything by themselves. Oh, it's crazy. And finally, honestly saying, it was 2 weeks ago I uploaded my last video. I hope in this day, 2nd February, I will upload this video, and the last video to the book Homo Sapiens. It was pleasure, honestly saying, to me to read the book, and I hope that some of you guys will watch and we will motivated to read that book. But do I recommend that book to read for you guys? Honestly, it depends on you. I had the goal to read the book for understanding more history of Homo sapiens. I didn't know before a lot of things. Right now I have a brief history, like it's a brief history of humankind, a brief history, and after that I can go deeper to read about, maybe for example I just had thoughts about the British Empire, or just communism in the, it was just 20 years ago, yes, 10, not 20, about 30 years ago, it was in the almost in the peak. There's a lot of ways, and I suppose that book will help you to give you more hints to go after from that. It does it for me personally. I hope that I will get another book about that I've said before topics, and I will read about more, and I will go deeper and understand deeper. And this book helped me, honestly saying, to get me direction where I can go after that if I want to. And and for sure that you cannot write in a book. I don't remember what pages, how many pages were in the book, because I just read it in ebook format, ebook. And but anyway, I suppose if you want to read that book to understand more history, it will be good introduction. After that, if you want to get more, you can find anything about that, because in that book was discovered a lot of personalities, about a lot of situation, and some situation I just discussed in the videos, not discussed, told about. But anyway, I hope that you will find some. If you will start reading, I hope that you would like to read that. Sometimes it was kind of boring, honestly saying, for me, because a lot of information, a lot of important, but at the same time not so important to me. But it was important in that time. That's why you have to read to understand more, and it's trying to give you reasons why it's happened. But it said that historian cannot explain everything, because I will tell you, just give a moment. A historian, a good historian can explain you why it's happened, but a great historian just well, very good educator. I don't know. I just remember the exact words. But for example, a great historian will never explain you why it's happened, because it's so complicated. So just a lot of wires around the map. You cannot find this exact answer, because it's a lot of questions. It's said. I hope that it's the last 5 words to the end of the video. Bye, guys.